Guys, this is Generic reporting for HRF. We are live at ECL Loughborough and we are with the Imperial, who hold the 4th seed. We're just going to move on to Legerity now. So Legerity, 4th seed, you recently dropped Shea and picked up Brady. That was very controversial on the forums. A lot of people weren't happy about it. Can you explain a little bit more about it?
Well, the reason why we made the decision wasn't just because I know a lot of people have been going on saying that we dropped Shea simply to put Brady on the team. It's not the case at all. We did think long and hard about the decision, and we took many things into account. You know, in terms of attitudes, gameplay, all that kind of thing. And it just made sense in the end just to make a change. So we did drop Shea, but then Brady was available, so we picked him up. But it wasn't as if we went out to get Brady. It was just a smart decision that we felt needed to be made.
Do you reckon it's going to pay off? Have you guys been playing better?
Yeah, I think we've been playing better. We've definitely been playing more as a team, and I think the results have been starting to show slowly, gradually. And yeah, things are starting to look really good now, event time. So yeah, I think it was a good decision.
Right, good to see. Now I'm going to move on to Johnston. You had caused a bit of controversy on the forums as well yourself with the pool play system. You weren't happy about that, and I've read a bit and I've tried to understand what you're talking about. But can you explain to us and some confused forum members about what you're on about?
Essentially, it was nothing to do with our own pool. It was more so to do with the fact that every other pool had a punishment for losing the game, as in they would get, like, say, from a top 6 bracket to a top 8 bracket, or a top 4 to a top 12 or whatever. Whereas one pool, which was the 5th and 6th seeds, had no punishment for losing. It was irrespective if they lost to each other, because it would still be 5th and 6th seed. So essentially I felt that was quite unfair coming into the tournament. And obviously the admins were unwilling to negotiate, so things got a bit heated. But nice to see that they got changed for the better.
Right, good. And moving on to Brady. In your pool, you have 28 big swag points. I believe Atlantic and ECL Liverpool. Are you worried?
Yeah, because Dimza's quite a good player. I mean, I know he's a really good player. I know he raped Fragment and Blackjack at Reflex, so...
And Delamite.
Yeah, exactly, so I'm a bit worried about that. None of the other players, though, because they're quite bad.
Not Atlantic in the pre-land that they had with Agility. They won 34-10.
I heard one of them's got like a bloody runny nose, so I'm able to take a few digs at that, and hopefully that wins the games.
Right, we're going to move on to AZ now. It's not as, it's pronounced AZ. So you and Johnston, the duo that never happened.
Yeah, well, it's hard to explain. Like, me and Brady have teamed for like over 2 years, and we don't really have chemistry that people 2 years would. But me and Spen, like, it's because we're the same kind of player, and we always end up same scenarios. And there'll be times where like I should have died, but Spen, the player he is, he always end up saving my ass. So yeah, it's good.
Is he never on his back base? You know, on Sank with Snipe.
You should have seen him. The ass smack and frag bait. Like, he was playing last night before ECL, and yeah.
Bit of ratio horn going.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that concludes our interview with the Imperial. Wish you luck, guys, in the tournament, which is starting in a few minutes. This is Generic, and I'll see you guys later.